Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Mortal Shell. Last time we made it to this area called the Sanctum of Flame, and we got this weird item ahead of us. It says, drink nectar. Kind of hard to read with how close they put the text to this white object that is the same color as the text. But yeah, it says drink nectar. We can put our character in front of it there. You can actually see it. Um, I assume it's going to be like a boss fight or something because we've kind of reached a dead end for this area, right? There wasn't anything downstairs, and this is kind of the last way to go. And since we know that we usually spawn at these ladies, it would make sense that we kind of would spawn here for a boss fight coming up. Now, I am going to play the loot so we can finish up perfect loot play. So now we can just change songs, it seems like. He's probably just been playing random songs this whole time. Okay, so now that we know that, I was thinking maybe it might do something special, like, oh, you can use the loot like once every 5 minutes to heal a little bit, but it doesn't appear to be the case. Unless we check and see what it actually does. Practice makes perfect. The sheer audacity incites enemies to violence from a greater distance. Oh, okay. So you can taunt people, huh? Interesting. So, I would like to put the new loot on. We got no roasted rats, huh? We don't know what this mask does. Don't we have another mask? We have a tarnished mask and an untarnished mask. Since we know what the tarnished mask does, it recalls you at the cost of all your glimpses. We might want to actually use this item at some point, but I don't want to lose the current items that we have. My guessing on what the tarnish mask does is it returns you with your tar and glimpses, because this is not an unlimited use item, it is a consumable, so it would make sense. Now the question is, do we want to pop some glimpse items, see if we can get to 5 glimpses, or not, get 5 more glimpses to get to 8 and buy one of these upgrades?
Sip this.
We should make sure that we know what upgrade we want. If we're going to be fighting a boss, poise damage could be good. Extra damage against enemies that are alone could be good. Max health is whatever. Fine. Gains an execution stag. That's not going to be good unless it's a mob boss. And I hate mob bosses. On reclaiming your next attack. I mean, that could be useful in a boss fight, assuming you're going to die once in the boss fight, but it's kind of too expensive. I feel like the other boosts are better. That's not going to do anything in a boss fight unless it's a mob boss again. We still don't really know what kicking does because we haven't unlocked it on any shell. I don't know if kicking will be good against bosses or not. I don't know if doing aerial hardens is going to be good against bosses. And this doesn't seem like it'll be good against bosses either unless it's a mob boss. So, I think we're either looking at 8 or 15. So why don't we pop like the first 2 glimpse items, see how much they give us. Because if we get too much, then I'll go for the 15. If we don't get enough, then we'll probably just go for the 8. Because we can almost certainly go for the 8. So let's pop this first item. Well, should I pop it in that order? My guessing on how much this gives us is going to be 1, 3, and 5. And then this like 10 or something. And then this like 20. Who knows? I don't know. Let's start with the basic item. Gave us 1. That was kind of expected. What about this one? This gives 2. So do we just go for the 8 and keep it safe? Or do we go for the 15 and use some of the bigger ones? It's a question of whether the boss daggers or not, right? So far we haven't, I don't think we fought like a real boss. I think we fought like mini bosses that can definitely stagger. Can a real boss stagger? Depends. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. They're really big, probably not. But sometimes you can stagger really big bosses. It just takes a lot of poise damage. But increased damage against enemies that are alone could be fantastic at making us kill the boss in a few less hits, which is big in these games because it's all about how many hits it takes to kill something. It doesn't really matter how much damage you do if it doesn't decrease the number of hits it takes you to kill it, right? If it takes me 3 hits to kill someone, I boost my damage by 10, and it still takes me 3 hits to kill someone. I haven't increased my time to kill at all. So the question is, which one do we go for, or do we try and go for both? Pop this, see how many it gives. It gives 4. We got 1, 2, 4. So, do we go for both? I pop this. We're getting a lot of... I guess it just... The familiarity bar isn't based on... Like, it's kind of split up into segments, right? Because it tells me I need to use it 2 more times to max out the familiarity bar. Even though there's 5 slots left, so I guess it's kind of weird with how it works. Now, if we want to get both, we could use this. Puts us at 16. We need 23. And we just use like 5 of these. We really should, in theory, have used these on that one shell. I forget what his name is, but he has a chance to give you higher familiarity. But then the glimpses are obviously locked to him, so... Alright, I think this was a good distribution. We get both of those upgrades.
Yes.
We can afford both of them. I mean, we could probably pop a tar item if we can't afford both of them, so... Extra damage against enemies who are alone. Yes, please. But I think we can afford both of them.
The impoverished souls waited for judgment. Their heads were bowed, lips moving as they recited the martyr's hymn. My blade fell upon the first neck, but bone and sinew held fast. By the second blow, the remaining devout fled into the dark.
The other thing is we do have that Smoldering Mace upgrade. I don't know that we'll actually need it for the fight necessarily, but we also don't know what it does. It could be fantastic. And with those shortcuts unlocked, in theory, it wouldn't be that hard for us to run back, but I guess we can save that for another time. So this is going to make us do extra poise damage. Hopefully this is useful for the boss fight.
I waited as the Ovate prostrated herself before the altar. Something shifted. A shadow moved just at the edge of my vision. I turned my head, but I only found another corner of the empty cavern. The wind picked up, and the Ovate raised her head. The martyrs are here, she promised.
Okay. Well, let's play this cool new loot. The impervious loot. And then... Did that actually build familiarity? I wasn't actually paying attention. Yeah. Then let's touch this and see what it is. Probably a boss fight. And that just seemed like a really bad idea, but whatever. Every time we get teleported to a boss fight, our character like dies beforehand. We get like eaten by a spider. or we drink like something super poisonous. Oh boy. This guy looks like he's gonna be fun. Not. Imrod the Unrepentant. Okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe switch to an actually useful item. What do we got going on here in this boss fight? Doesn't seem like any of these things. I was thinking maybe we could drop like these pillars on him. But maybe not. Okay, he just knocked it out of the way. Alright, so we need to figure out... We've investigated the boss room thoroughly. Time to fight. I got scared that that was gonna be like a huge AoE shockwave. Didn't expect him to run after doing the fire breath. This guy has to have phases, right? His moveset seems too simple. Oh, didn't expect that. This is a quick little punch. So far, not staggerable. But maybe we just haven't hit him enough in a row. Are you serious? That actually lit me on fire? I wanted to absorb some of the fire damage there. Maybe I can get my fire going? Okay, just wait out the fire here until he attacks. Oh, he did stagger. I mean, this just seems too easy at the moment. Oh, what happened to my stamina? I thought I had enough stamina to dodge that. Apparently not. Okay, phase 2. We gotta learn his moves first, huh? That's what we did last time. We learned his moves pretty well. He's got like a quick little kick. Oh, geez, he's combining moves now. Just keep it slow. That didn't do anything new, huh? Oh. He wasn't ready for the kick. Oh, jeez. I require stamina. I don't know what he just did there. I don't know if that was just a projectile or if that's gonna come back and do something. Also, surprisingly, the fire damage actually works on it. It doesn't deal that much, but it does do something. Oh. I meant to dodge that, but I didn't roll in time. He seems to pick up bodies. It's probably bad. We need an... I don't know what he's doing, but it can't be good. Give me my stamina back. Whoa, I forgot. That's not good. That's really bad. We're doing so good, but like we're slowly getting whittled away. Just if you stay away from him. Oh no, that could be the end. We got lit on fire. That fire does so much damage if you get lit on fire. That's a bad day. Okay, don't go too ham because then he lights it on fire. What? You kidding me? Uh-oh. He almost rubber banded right on top of me. We haven't used, like, parry or anything against this guy. I'm scared to parry him because his timings seem kind of weird. I'm just concerned about this guy in general. Just one hit? Just in and out. Okay, that almost went really bad. I don't think I've seen that combo of moves before. Maybe I'm wrong. We do still have our revive. Okay, we got one hit. I thought that might hit me. I got scared. We gotta wait for our thing back. What now? Oh, we actually won? Glimpse of annihilation. Hey, we actually beat him. Oh, we're back. I thought there was gonna be a cutscene. Guess not. Okay, a gland. This is what we were looking for that one guy. What's going on? I don't like what's happening. Inflamed gland and a centaur. What is happening? I am afraid at the moment that I'm gonna get attacked by something. This thing's still knocked over. But yeah, what we just did right there where we first tried that boss is kind of why I like this shell, because it allows me to make a whole bunch of mistakes, right? And as long as I play smart, depending on what the enemy is, some enemies won't allow me to do that, but that guy was really slow, didn't have a lot of range, and very few moves where he could just end up on top of you suddenly. So as long as you like use your basic mechanics and keep at least one thing available to save you when you make a mistake, you can kind of sight read bosses like that. And I would guess that that's one of the easier bosses, but maybe not. Maybe he's usually a little difficult. But we handled it nicely just by methodically beating him down.
Your triumph is nothing short of miraculous, foundling. That sacred gland in your hands holds the purest sacrament. The true nectar inside is not meant for you or I. And yet, it is all we hunger for, whether lost or devout. Such a rare gift arouses covetous desire. Remain wary and keep it close.
See, how she was talking right there makes me seem like I shouldn't give this gland to that one guy at the beginning who was like, hey, I want the gland. But I don't know. We didn't get any glimpses, interestingly enough, for beating that big boss. Now, how am I supposed to get back, lady?
Sip this, and you'll see.
You just want me to run
I
back?
see.
That's a little bit obnoxious, but fine. I don't like the light that this thing gives off. Not only does it make it hard to see, but it also is spooking me out a little bit. I didn't expect that to actually do anything, so I was very surprised when it had like the blood splashing sound. So I guess we're going home, huh? We know the shortcuts, so we should be able to do it quickly. Wait, is this an Iron Maiden I can open? No. Alright, yeah, let's go back. I don't know if I want to go to other areas. It seems like we're done with this area. Which could be... Oh, now there's wraiths, huh? Or... I mean, they look like wraiths. I don't know what they actually are. She called them something weird. Or maybe she didn't call them anything. This area might just be different now, huh? Maybe running's not really an option. What else do we got going on? These are already open, right? So there's nothing to do with that. So it seems like all the normal enemies are gone. Man, it is tough to see, jeez. Wait. So this was the normal path. But it's now gone, right? Or am I crazy? This is the shortcut. Oh no. Alright, one enemy at a time. Oh no! I just pressed the harden instead of holding it. Wow, that worked spectacularly. Okay. I mean, we didn't really see the extra damage and poise damage, but it was probably doing something. How do we take this on without fighting both of you at the same time? That was not the way to do it. Oh, okay, we can kill these guys with 4 hits now. I mean, I assume that guy just counted as alone because they're too far away from each other. But it made it so we can kill them in 4 hits instead of 5. Previously, I couldn't do a 5-hit combo, so I couldn't kill them all in one go. Another one of you, huh? Are you alone? Is the question. Oh! I did not expect him to just get knocked down. Oh, it wasn't ready for that. I would like to not be on fire anymore, please. I'm gonna die to fire. I gotta harden to not die to fire. That was a mistake. I knocked him back. That might help me get back to my shell quicker. Man, this guy hurts. I keep forgetting he does like a slash beforehand. I'm just gonna die to you, huh? I'm just dead. He was just doing so much damage. Oh my god. Now how does this part work? Do I get to keep the gland? Do I have to pick the gland up again? What's happening?
I've kept your flesh safe.
Okay, we keep the gland. So, probably want to just kill everything along the way. Why did the door close? That's ominous. I like that we could finish a lot of enemies just with the 3-hit string and then the 1 hit afterwards. That's nice. Now if we could get that stacking damage bonus, that would be useful as well. So last time, there's a skeleton dude hiding. How do I get you to come out without aggroing everyone else? He won't aggro? There we go. I have a feeling fighting everyone would be a pretty big mistake. Dang, he actually got his attack out and it staggered me before I could get mine out. Okay, can I just aggro one of you? Or is it gonna aggro both? Oh! Dang it. Could have done that a little bit better. Oh, he dropped a glimpse. You can tell they're glimpses by their like little blue effect. Okay, so this is where we died. Life is suffering. True. Oh, do you get your health back when you pick that up? Okay, let's let you do whatever it is you're gonna do. That missed. It's so hard to get your stamina back sometimes. guy seems so much harder than the guy earlier. He like spaces better or something. Ah, Jesus. Man, that guy seems so difficult. I'm not sure why. It seemed like his moves were slightly different. Where he'd do like a few really fast moves. Okay, so this continues the shortcut. Is there anything different about this area? It's like I said, that other area was just completely locked off now. I feel like these areas should be different. Do I want to be exploring around here? I'm not sure. Ah, that guy's attack was way too fast. Okay, can I... Guess let's fight you first, huh? Oh, he actually fell over. I mean, I guess you could beat him like this. It'd just be cooler. The second I go for 2 hits. Oh god. I don't know if I could have parried without stamina though. There's a wraith thingy. Guy dropped a glimpse. Oh, jeez. Okay, we got rid of that before the other guys got to us. That's a good start. Alright. I wanted to use this flaming mace. Oh god. Oh, let's get a little retreat going. Missed. Okay, should not have gone for a second swing there. Bad. Okay, he's gone stupid. Oh boy, huh? Still having troubles with those guys. Guess we'll get a mushroom in here, because I'm not sure. I mean, the way we're supposed to go is probably just back that way, but I don't know. I chose to explore this way. We'll see how that turns out. So this was another area where the lady was earlier. Is this statue different now? No. And that had that big flaming guy for the first time. Okay, she's still here. Oh, okay, so I just did notice we did get knocked out and that little white dot next to the hardened bar is gone, so I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Do I heal at you? I don't really want to bring all these enemies back after I take the time to fight them. So that's new. Might want to go that way. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, you dropped a glimpse? I didn't even see. I guess I didn't really have time to see earlier because I was trying to run away. Oh, good. Didn't realize that we were still on our second swing there. Caught me off guard a little bit. Or maybe it's just our rolling swing that was. If you swing before you've recovered from your roll, then you do the rolling swing like that, I guess. Wow, he can't do anything against this strategy. This is our low health fighting strategy. If you never get greedy, you can't ever die. Sometimes. Not 100% success rate on that one. Okay, why was this enemy here, though? I guess just to guard this in case you didn't get it earlier? So far, I haven't found any reason to actually come back here. I guess they had to leave some of these areas open. But like that one area looked way more difficult right over there. I mean, if we want to come back here, we can come back here. It's not that difficult to get to these areas now. But we should make our way back to the start. Get a mushroom up, just because we will die if we make mistakes. Did this mushroom respawn? It did. Oh, but that's the poison mushroom. Oh! What the? I was so afraid. I didn't know that an enemy was even aggroed on us. And he did like his teleport thing and it scared me. Oh, he tried to do his teleport, but it didn't work. Like, I could see you. I didn't even see the last guy. The last guy freaking hit me before I even saw him. He didn't even make any noise. He's a stealth assassin. Something down here. It's like a mushroom. Yeah. Popping that one immediately. Okay, we just gotta do this room cleanly. These guys aren't hard. Oh, you could hit them while they're invisible? Or maybe like as they're coming visible? Oh, they drop things. Scriptures. These guys drop scriptures. I was kind of thinking that these guys might drop glimpses more often? I guess not. So far, I think the only thing they've ever dropped is a scripture, but I could be mistaken. Oh, what are these little, like, weird flaming dragon shields? Okay, we're almost back to the start. Is there gonna be someone waiting to ruin our day coming up? We've already interacted with this, right? Yeah. It's like that area down there. Oh, what? Do I just leave? Oh, I absolutely just leave. Alright, I apologize, I'm out of here. Oh no. There's just too much. I have to run. You can't be mad at me for not killing everyone here. Like, that was too much. He's still coming, huh?
Yes. Slow.
Please, save me. Oh, no. Okay, 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 okay. Where is the stacking damage buff? This one. That seems so good. Okay, we got the guy to go away. We got our revive back. Might as well upgrade the mace. The mace yearns for more condensed fuel. Wait, removed the awakening stone. Oh, it means it took my awake. Okay, okay, okay. I got you, I got you. I can't talk to the upgrade thing anymore? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now we should have this. Okay, my guess would be that that move looks way cooler if you light the mace on fire first. However, this class is going to have trouble doing that because he only has 3 resolve slots. And both of the moves require 2. So I don't know that this class can actually ever do that combo. Alright, let's bring this back. Back to Gland Man. And then I gotta remember how to get to the other areas, jeez. I'm assuming once I see where we're coming from this area, then I'll remember not to go this way and to go the other ways. That doesn't sound great. Did the world really change that much from me picking up this gland? It's not like the layout's different. But it seems like... Is that the chest? We open chests now? Also, the monsters... It seems like time has passed. Like, getting the gland was like a trigger for time passing in the game. Because now, if we remember when we did that thing where we finished the game, the monsters kind of like attacked all the people, right? Poisoned? It's not very strong poison. The monsters attacked all the people, and now it seems like the monsters have attacked all the people. Disciple's Rag. What is that? What would I use that for? Cannot be used. This weapon is already equipped. Okay, so this is how we equip the mace. So I guess if we clear each area, because we got the equipped sword item right at the beginning. Once we clear each area with the specific weapon, then we'll get the item to switch to that weapon. Makes sense. Oh wow, you actually didn't die to that, huh? This is why we need the stacking damage buff. There's a lot of these chests everywhere. I guess it makes sense, we've seen a lot of them. I wonder if we can open them all now, or just specific ones. It might depend on, like, which gland we have. Oh, man. I wasn't ready for this, like, journey. Did I talk to the lady before this area? I'm going back because I didn't realize the world would be so much different. So instead, what we're going to do is I think we're going to take a break there. I'm going to make sure that I actually have a spawn point at this other lady. So did I talk to her? I must have talked to her, right? Like, I looked at the skill tree like 10 seconds ago with these 3 glimpses. I definitely talked to her, so my spawn point should be there. If it's not, we could always run back pretty easily. But I think this is as good a place as any to take a loot break. By loot, of course, I mean this one. And we will continue here next time, trying to get back to the starting area. I didn't realize that the beginning area would be so much different. But we'll try and make our way back to give that guy the gland, and then we'll get to work on the other areas as well. But either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.